going live, so you got to hold on before you start talking your crap. Oh shit, we're on. Welcome everybody to Thanksgiving special SDU because we're bored and we have nothing else better to do.
I do.
Hold on, you shut up. You're not on camera yet. Let me turn this where I don't get you in my camera zone. That's anyway. Anyway, here's this idiot.
What's up, everybody?
Eh.
Gobble gobble.
Yeah, you got. Never mind. And this idiot.
Whoa, that hurts my heart.
Nah, it shouldn't. And then this guy, I'm not going to call him an idiot because he could legitimately whoop my ass. Here's KT.
Oh, and
Now we have.
yeah,
I have not heard. Do what?
I think Bruce is coming.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot for sure, bro. Like I'm disability check retarded, and I'm not using the R word to make fun of other to make fun of people with mental disabilities or anything like that or disorders. But I'm disability check retarded.
Oh, he did show up eventually.
And don't worry, I bought my food.
I bet you did.
Okay, there he is. Hey, okay, here's Bruce. Bruce, go fix your settings first.
Oh yeah, totally. Holy shit.
I'm pretty sure, Fred, the more you eat, the weight limit of that place is starting to collapse.
Yeah, and it is just up on blocks. So.
Oh, you got jokes.
Why are you yelling?
The floor starts cracking.
Yeah, okay.
That's just the rest of my house. So.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Wait, except for the living room, I redid all the flooring in there. So who in this group here is stuffed to the gills?
Me.
What's up, AJ?
Since we're gonna do Thanksgiving at my mom's this weekend, I just made some tater tot casserole and that's it.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Hey, I'm full 10 times over.
He's full of shit. What he is.
Hey, I did that 8 times today, so it's good.
What's up, everybody? Popping up in the comments. Aaron, whoosh.
Everybody raise
your
hand if you went to the bathroom more than 3 times today.
Why are you yelling?
I didn't have time, guys. I was at work at like 4:00 this morning. And
are you kidding me? I've got to go to the bathroom right now.
Oh.
Bruce, did you steal my shirt, man?
No, the wife bought me one. I wore it to work. I wore it to work the other day. Everybody was like, Bruce.
I don't think he could fit in your shirt, David. It'd be too big.
I legitimately this last weekend I wore that shirt in my match because Draven did not show up, but Alex did. And it was the most retarded and dumbass thing I've ever done in my life, but God bless America, it was fun.
Yeah, it was great.
So we got over here. What's up, AJ? Hello, Debbie. What's going on, Paul?
Look, if
deviled eggs. No, we didn't make no deviled eggs yet.
What?
So.
Oh, I was fixing to say if David smells something sour, it's probably Fred's ass from all the deviled eggs.
We ain't done that yet. Like I said, we're doing that this weekend at my mom's.
Oh, okay.
This will actually be I think the first time I've been able to go see my mom in close to a year now. So that'll be cool.
Sad.
Hey, I'm gonna make sure.
Just different schedules, man.
Hey,
you know how that is.
I'm gonna make sure I have to get 2 of them before David attack them.
Right. Look, I only ate 2 deviled eggs today.
Blasphemy!
Really? Wow. So how many did you cook?
2.
Well, I didn't cook. You guys don't want to see that. My mother-in-law cooked and she made like 2 dozen. But I only ate 2, exactly 2.
I do want to put this where.
Okay.
No, I didn't eat 2. What?
Casey's like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I only had enough room on my plate for two.
I'm gonna put
He's
this
like,
out here right
God.
now. You can definitely tell this is the beginning of the show because Fred is talking his ass off right now.
Hey, don't make me tell you what I want to tell you on live, PB.
Because you never say what you want to say.
I'll tell him after it's over with.
No, you
Oh
won't.
man.
It's something racist, but I'm not gonna say it on here.
It's not 9 o'clock yet, so.
Yeah, we got to wait a whole hour.
Can't tell you what happened.
Shit.
Man, I don't know. Everything just froze, so I bet and rejoined.
So was it because of the eggs?
It could have been, man. It could have been because of the eggs. It could have been because of Fred hairline. I don't know. It could have been.
You almost made me go there on you. I'm not gonna do it.
You always say that, but you never
almost,
do anything.
We thought that you were right because I only ate 2 eggs.
So actually,
everybody looking free. Don't he look like the one dude who worked at FedEx for like 30 years and worked his way up to production manager and he's calling in on the Zoom conference meeting?
KT, this is all I hear. This is all I hear when you're talking, KT. That small violin. That's all I hear.
It's circular?
Hey, Fred, guess what?
Tight butthole.
That's what I thought he was going with.
There you go.
All right, here is.
Tight butthole.
Hey, so if you order the shirt off of Store Frontier, my apologies on that, but Store Frontier has like been dropping the ball all year in regards to shirt orders. So we can do one or two things.
Your screen froze.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. That's why I backed that earlier. But Store Frontier. Yeah, I'm not sure what's.
You choppy as hell.
It's usually me.
So what he's getting at, guys? AJ said that he never got KT's shirt off of the site that he ordered, and that's what KT's getting at is that Store Frontier has been having some issues with that stuff. I wouldn't know because nobody ever buys my shit. So
me either.
Hey, Bruce, what did I told you what I was gonna do? So don't even start that.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's you, Fred. It's not you.
It's you, Fred.
It's me.
It's rolling.
No, I look. I've actually thought about paying that. What is it, like $70 a month, or $70 a year for the Pro Wrestling Tees account?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, when I started wrestling, this is how long I've been in the business. When I first started wrestling, on ProWrestlingTees.com, you had to have at least 70,000 followers across all of your social medias. like to apply, you had to like drop in all your social medias and like you had to like name how many followers you had. It was pretty wild.
Yeah, it's still the same. We dropped it. I think it's down to like at least $5 now.
Oh,
I know
wow,
they changed, but even with Pro Wrestling Tees, like I stopped using because like I would have to charge almost $40 a shirt to make a $6 profit.
Yeah. That's pretty wild.
Is anybody else getting KT stuff really super choppy?
Oh yeah, it's like he's trying to order off of Wayne's World.
Hold on.
I don't know if I'm having internet signals too, because Debbie said something about I'm super, but that's the way my stuff is because it's a very small room with no like insulation or whatnot, so it's always got some kind of echo to it. So,
I put a deviled egg on some tortilla chips today, and it was
changed your life, huh?
Dude, you can totally just make a dip out of the yolk.
Right,
yeah, buddy. Yep. That is so true.
Wait till the turd.
Wait till the turd.
The hell?
Right. Hey, is my audio?
Yeah, we can hear you. You're still a little cutting in and out, but
Still
AJ
choppy?
popped this up.
Cool.
So. Debbie said you're coming from that Wish website.
You ain't like me, man.
Well, and usually I do have a lot of issues on my end as well because my internet is not very good out here. But yeah, and I'm noticing I do have a little bit more echo than normal.
Oh, last week's ADHD pod was kind of choppy. My Wi-Fi box is in the living room, so.
Well, say I've got mine hardwired to my router, but I also have very shitty internet where I live. Come way out in the middle of nowhere, and like I think 3 megs is the best you can get where I'm at. So, like, if
you should try that. You should try that internet myth of taking the can and putting your little Wi-Fi signal in the can and like.
No, I'm hardwired to it.
Oh, right on, like landline.
I just can't get a good enough internet out here. So, like, if we're doing this, I have to like turn anything that's Wi-Fi related off, just so I don't kill my signal.
Is everybody wearing pants?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was just wondering.
I've got some cool ass horror movie pants on.
You guys know where I am.
In bed with Bruce.
That's right.
That was messed up.
David, that's a pretty awesome. That's a pretty awesome hoodie you got there. Is that a hoodie or is that a hockey shirt or a hockey
shirt.
hockey
I've got
jersey?
a hoodie on underneath.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Voorhees. Sweet.
God damn, that's tank.
Dude, I heard it. I heard that. I thought it was a new thing you added on your sound bar.
It's the fart bar.
Oh. Debbie, Fred can't mute his mic because his is actually connected to mine, so that's probably why there's more of an echo than normal.
Liar, pants on fire. No.
My asshole was on fire for a second there.
Fuck it. If it's 9 or not past 9, oh well.
So who in here has seen KT's most recent promo video he posted a while ago?
I haven't seen it yet.
Him and Buddy for Vino's. Freaking awful, dude. I laughed my ass off, dude.
So in the match that I had against Beetlejuice, Buddy came out how black cocaine that he got from the Crowleys, and they possessed him, and now he thinks he's a kung fu karate master.
You're gonna have to show him.
And he came out and distracted me, and then I walked into a spear and a blue thunder bomb, and I got pinned by Beetlejuice. So technically, he cost me the match,
right?
Which is cool. But what pissed me off is in the beginning of my promo video, I'm ordering a slice of pizza from Vino's, and as soon as I turn around, he kicks it out of my hand. So now we got to fight. So we're gonna have the first ever kung fu, martial arts, Hapkido mastery fight to the death, December 16th at Vino's.
So what exactly is that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it sounds to me like on the surface it sounds like two karate masters just going at it. So
I thought he said taquitos.
Hop keto.
So yeah, man. Yeah. We definitely crossed over into the weird side of professional wrestling with this one.
Dude, that's the fun part, though, man. That's fun. Here it is. I'm an 80s karate cop, and you're under investigation.
Oh yeah, so you got to go to his page and watch the promo he put up first, and then come back and watch mine. And
I haven't seen that. I'll have to watch that. Freaking great. I love it though. I've been seeing some of the clips and stuff here and there. And I've been getting a kick out of that.
You know what would be kind of neat is if Vino's and TAC Wrestling put out like a DVD, like a DVD of the shows, and then have like a B-reel where all the promos and everything were leading up to it. I think that'd be really super cool, like little backstage stuff and
man. So
I really like stuff like that.
So a little tidbit that me and Will were talking about. Apparently there's a projector over the stage, and we were kind of talking about trying to figure out some kind of way to like shoot like vignettes or interest videos for each show.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Stage. The problem is though, y'all know we got so much room on this stage for us to even do anything. So,
right. So we got to be real mindful of that.
Fred Demand James. IA0. What the? I don't even know what the hell that is.
I know YT is the new acronym for white people. So
do what?
YT is the new acronym for white people.
Yeah. I found that out like a couple weeks back. I was like,
how fucking stupid are we? YT? What?
So
hey, you get it like white.
Yeah.
White.
No.
Yeah.
With the lowercase t.
Yeah,
No.
they start. Yeah, people start for some stupid reason. People started putting there because on Facebook, if you type in white people, they flag it as a derogatory term.
Right. So that
Really?
gets past the censors.
Wow.
My brain hurts.
Yeah, let's not get rolling started on some shit like that, okay? He'll go off for an hour.
Hey, okay, quick change of subject. Anybody seen Good Burger 2 yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Me and the wife watched it last night. Really good movie.
I don't think I've ever even watched the original one.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the original, what was it?
I'd give it a 7 or an 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, and this is
I'm not
from Bruce, and Bruce is a freaking like movie Nazi or some shit.
Well, I'm just a traditionalist, I guess.
You're a butthole. That's what you are.
Okay, now, Kel.
I got two of my best friends in this world are on this podcast right now, and I hate talking about movies with both of them because they're both assholes about it.
That's what I feel about talking food with you.
Hey, KT, he just completely don't feel bad.
I said two of that I hate talking about movies with you, peckerhead.
All right, don't get jealous, you butt hurting ass.
No, I was talking to JT.
Yeah.
Got his little taint aching.
Right?
Hey, Fred, I was put up for adoption as a baby, so I'm okay with having relationships with no themes.
It was good fun. The only thing that was kind of weird was the makeup that they had on Kel. Kel Mitchell is actually a lot older than we all are, even older than David is.
Because black don't crack.
Right.
Like that dude looks good for his age.
Yeah, and there was one time he almost didn't make it. I read on that.
Well, did he die?
No, he almost.
He recently had a health scare.
Yeah.
Well, Roland says the term, black don't crack, but when it does, as by example, it shatters.
Oh, that's messed up, Fred. I think you're aging okay, man. Like,
hey man, as a representative of the black delegation, I can honestly say black don't crack. But if you look at Fred, the hairlines do recede. So.
Fred, you have an amazing hairline, bud.
It's way better than mine.
Dude, you don't have
because nobody ever sees yours because it's way back here.
Yours is by your back at this point.
Right. It's at the base of my neck, y'all.
You got more hair on the freaking right at the back of your neck than you do everywhere else.
Right.
I won't buy there.
You should start combing it over, dude. Like.
I probably could.
I might get canceled for this, but this man went to the barber and said, "Yeah, I want my hairline to be on John F. Kennedy. Give me that."
Oh my god! What the hell?
Man.
It's connected. Yeah. It's connected, actually.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you, but I'm high already. But I think the Kale stuff with the makeup, and I could be wrong, but I read a lot of that was because he didn't want to shave his beard.
I got you.
So they caked him up.
They did cake him up, but look, it was a great, like, it was a good movie. Like, at first I was like, meh, and then I just got into the fun of it, and really good movie.
Oh.
Yeah, Fred was
Definitely
like, we should watch that today. I'm like, so you're saying that Tab don't need to watch it?
You just said you haven't seen the first one, so why?
That don't mean shit. I watch movies all the time that I ain't seen the first one on. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, like Titanic. Just watch Titanic 2. Skip the first one.
Man.
Wait, is there actually a second Titanic?
No.
I was so hold on. I was confused there for a second there. Is it like a ghost movie?
Did you guys know there's still water in the pool of the Titanic?
I hate you, Rolly.
Apple gummies.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Look, I want to. Is this an episode of irrational irritations?
If you want it to be.
Because that is one of them.
Hey,
she totally could have moved her ass over.
What Debbie just said, she either could have moved or they could have took turns.
Dude, there's plenty of room on that board.
Look, did you see the Mythbusters where they supposedly busted that myth where, like, Rose's body weight and Jack's body weight, like the table or the door wouldn't have supported Jack's body weight and they both would have died? I'm like, bullshit.
They should have died together.
Curl up together right in the middle.
That water was cold, but they both could have taken turns in the drink.
And they could have saved each other from hypothermia just by simply hugging. Like, that's
what I was just saying.
If you go back and watch that movie, Rose was an awful person. Her fiance brought her on the boat. She ended up meeting the street rat. He drew a picture of her. She showed her titties and he let him hit. She kept arguing with her fiance.
It was Aladdin on a boat.
It was.
It was only me to a whole new world.
It was.
Right.
I'll tell you right now, the only thing I remember from that damn movie is when the boat was like this and the dude fell off and hit the propeller. I laughed harder than any comedy movie I've ever to watch.
Hey, a good boat movie though is The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Oh yeah,
it was good. Solid.
Only thing I hate is that in the trailer they showed what Dracula looked like.
Right, they should have left that shit. They should have left that shit a secret until the movie played.
Yep.
Because isn't that from the original book, but it's just from a short.
Oh,
chapter
very small.
Expanded.
Oh yeah, just like a chapter, I think.
Yeah, and I think they just expanded on that.
Yeah, they mentioned
that's a cool different thing, you know.
Oh no,
yeah, the captain's log is what told the story of the voyage.
Yeah.
And that's all that it was from the original story.
Right. Which, I mean, it wasn't. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great retelling of it, and I loved how, like, spoiler alert, ladies and gents. I won't even get into spoilers. I really enjoyed how they altered Dracula. How they took out the spiritual aspect of it,
yeah,
and made him more of a biological creature.
Well, and what I like though is like when you get a vampire movie, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get the same movie over and over and over. So from what I understand of what I've seen and read on it, so like that, it's a different take on it. It's not the same story that's just being regurgitated.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, and like the story that they told with it is like how meticulous he was in his planning.
Yeah.
But you don't realize that until like the last 20 or 30 minutes going into the movie. But like every step and everything that they did while he was resting and everything, he calculated and planned for it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like Frankenstein, but completely different.
Yeah.
All righty.
Hey, Scream 6 was dope too.
I haven't seen that yet.
That was really good. Yeah. I was worried about it, man. After like the 900th movie, it was solid.
That's the newest one that they're in New York.
New York.
Yeah, we watched that. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I like the callback to the older ones too.
Yeah.
You know,
I got both of them wrong anyway on it.
You always
I do too, Fred.
I was like, wait a minute, it's
showing
that person.
Showing my age a little bit. When the first one came out, I was 100% wrong up until the ending.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, until they told you who it was.
Yeah.
I just looked back on that when he was running after the girl outside, and he was like, "There's two killers." I did not catch that until now.
I tell you right now, I watched the first one, and then I watched the fifth and sixth ones, and that's it.
You didn't watch? Oh man!
The other ones.
Hey, now what's crazy is. So what's crazy? A couple of nights ago, I was hanging with a lady friend, and she's never seen Scary Movie. So we went back and watched the first one, and she was trying to piece the Scary Movie together as if we were watching the original Scream.
You can't.
You don't. Yeah. You can't.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
I remember the second one. The most disturbing scene.
Yeah.
Was the bathroom. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't say anymore, but it was the bathroom scene. It was disturbing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bruce, did you like the Underworld series?
Yeah. I really dug the take on the. I dug the take on the werewolves in it. They usually deal werewolves a shitty deck of cards, but in the Underworld series, they actually. It was like in that the most recent Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where the one right before the most recent, where they turned Leatherface. They turned him into a face.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so like the whole movie, like you're thinking, oh, Leatherface is this piece of shit. Like you're going into the movie and you're like, oh, he's just a cannibal guy who wears people's faces. And then, like as the movie progresses, you're like, oh, okay, now I kind of feel sorry.
The worst line in horror movie history: throws the chainsaw. Do your thing, cuz. Like the final girl or whatever.
That came way too natural for you, David.
Well, the final girl is like in the movie.
She's related to she's related to him, yeah.
And so at the end, the corrupt cops are circling in, and she throws the chainsaw to Leatherface and straight up says, "Do your thing, cuz." And he goes, like, what the hell kind of dumb? Oh my God! You just know.
Hey, I got one for you. And this movie was so ridiculously bad, I could not stop watching it. The latest Children of the Corn movie.
Oh,
I hadn't seen it
yet.
Yeah,
bro,
I have not watched it yet.
That movie.
I'm gonna look. No, I'm not against women being in prominent roles, but when you take a predominantly male, no, you can. Okay, and I'm prefacing my opinion. When you take a 90% male led roles or movie and you completely gender swap it to being females, I just don't feel the same about the characters as I felt before. And it's nothing against women at all. It's just.
What about the Evil Dead series?
Is that Matt?
She was good.
She was good. The whole movie, the whole first Evil Dead, I'm looking for Ash.
Yeah.
And then at the end, when she like pulls her hand off because it's trapped underneath the Jeep, I'm like,
oh!
I'm like, holy crap, this chick is the Ash that I've been looking for since the beginning of the movie.
Wasn't it supposed to be like it's 3 different books?
Yeah. Four, and
Four.
that's what David was telling me. Like the first 2 were 2 different books, and then I guess they're just completely
Evil Dead Rise had its own book as well.
That's why,
like the combination, like the characters combining in that one scene was a part out of this book. So like, and they even said it when they're in the they're in the little area where they find the book for Rise, the audio that they play from the priest even says that there are multiple books of the dead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because I mean, the Army of Darkness, they had to go back and get one.
Yeah. So look, Colby LaChance, he feels the same way. I feel like that Ghostbusters movie is in the same realm as the third Ninja Turtles movie. It never happened in my head.
Yeah, it never happened.
It just can't. You just can't. It just doesn't stack up to the rest of them, so you just can't put it in there.
Well, Colby, in all honesty, should not have an opinion because of who his father is. Because his father is a complete asshole.
Fred!
Man.
Bruce, that's Roland's kid.
I figured so.
He's kind of,
No, at least he's got good sense in movies. I mean, look who his dad is.
No, he doesn't.
Who's his daddy? I'm everybody's daddy.
Hey, I've always wanted to say this. Out of Pappy.
What? Out of Pappy.
Oh, who'd have thought tonight would have been this dumbassery? We got a whole 3 people watching, but that's cool.
Hey.
We're having fun with 4 people.
I'm showing, 4 people.
Hey, replay value, man.
Yeah, we actually we don't get a great deal of replay on this, but like the other shows that we do on here actually gets quite a few. Like our cryptid one gets a lot of replays. The last one got like 500 or 600 on my personal.
Hey, you're welcome.
You're not even on that show. That's what. Yeah, that's why you're.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the next one.
I know. Look, we're taking a little bit of a hiatus. I do have all the show notes. I'll send them to you guys, and we're ready to go. Just get back on schedule.
Next week.
Yeah, well, like next week. Next week will be a 3-show week because I'll have ADHD. Then we'll have cryptids.
You always have ADHD.
I totally do.
Hey, Bruce, we still need to take a trip to the backwood. All of us.
Right.
We're gonna take KT.
Hold on, I need to move this so that way you can tell when I'm looking at Fred.
We're gonna take KT with us. We're gonna take
it did look kind of weird. You looking over your right shoulder and
Hold on, but I'm gonna move KT over here so it don't look like we got all the black guys on one side.
What?
That's racist, man.
We're gonna get canceled because all the black guys are on one side. Come on now.
Yeah.
This is 2023. We're past that shit.
Yeah. I'm nothing but a YT.
Yeah. Next week will be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday again.
But happy Thanksgiving second. But Bruce, we can't leave nobody.
Bruce, I'll try joining you.
Do what?
If we go to the backwood, we can't leave nobody.
I'll try joining you on the cryptid episode.
Oh, I want you on there. Yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah, we've talked about it for a little bit.
Well, yeah, but you're not going to be there though, David. So
yeah, well.
I thought you said you weren't going to be there.
So that was why we didn't do it yesterday.
Yeah, we were going to do it yesterday, and I'm sorry, we could have totally.
You could have told me, Diggs.
Yeah, you're in the group chat.
There was nothing in there. Nothing.
I messaged you personally, dumbass.
No, you didn't.
Not you.
Oh,
Let me, Bruce.
There's like 5 people in here.
Which one did? Let's look at our phone. Which one did you message? Which one did you message personally? I thought you put it in the group chat. My bad.
No, because I wasn't sure.
Colby, I don't.
Colby, shut up. Good God Almighty. Hey, but since I moved the black guys around, our viewership went up. So.
I don't think those correspond with each other, but okay.
We got here going to the backwood. Hey,
I don't think Fred would do that.
Hey,
that is one of his favorite movies.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite movies.
It's only two things when I hear going to the backwoods. One is that one vice president who shot his best friend in the face and got off with it.
Yeah.
And then two, when I was a kid, my grandpa, like, I don't know why, but we watched a movie called Deliverance. And
the banjo.
Yeah, the squeal like a pig scene.
That's like horrible.
And that was filmed here in Arkansas, wasn't it?
Wow, well, a huge chunk of it was. Probably
Yeah.
that part. Probably just the man love part.
That was probably real footage that they just dubbed somebody's face into.
That's fucked up, dude.
Cedric, who's got a plate for the Big Mac? What are you talking
What? Who got a plate for the Big Mac?
Who'd have thought Cedric would want a Big Mac? What the hell?
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, Cedric has been putting in some work trying to lose some weight. I'm proud of you, brother. Seriously.
Yeah, for real, man. Good
Other
job.
than today. Today is the day of getting fatter.
Right. Today is the take it.
That's all I heard.
Yeah, he just kind of went bleh. He's checking his weight on his phone.
Sorry. I got a calorie counter.
It's just spinning right now.
Just like it does when Roland steps on the scale.
Oh, that's sad. It just says error, dude. Fuck you.
Hold on, sir. One at a time, please.
2 chickens, please.
No more than 3 occupants at one time.
Hey, I'm
Step on the scale and all you hear is Scott Steiner yelling, "He's fat."
You do have to use that Steiner math.
I was about to say that. Like, that's how I want to calculate my weight, like the Steiner math.
Oh Lord!
I only had one plate today, but it was like this full.
Right. Stacked to the top.
Shit,
That's why I asked earlier who was wearing pants, because after all that food, sometimes you just got to go pantless.
I just
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm finna go make me a bowl of cereal right now.
Do you need that bowl of cereal?
Fruity Pebbles or Pebbles or Captain Crunch?
Bro, so I get flack for this for some of the homies and the females that I kick it with. Bro, I'm cool with a regular bowl of Frosted Flakes.
Right.
Okay.
Hell, I'm old. I'll eat Raisin Bran. I don't give a shit.
Oh, dude,
you need it though. You have to stay regular, dude.
You don't have to be old. You don't have to be old to like Raisin Bran.
Yeah.
Roland. I'm gonna give you this right now, okay?
Raisin Bran.
So anyway,
hey, I'm telling you, man. Get you a solid bowl of Frosted Flakes and get you a banana. Cut that banana up, put it in a bowl of cereal. It's gonna change your life, man.
I can't. We can't do bananas around our house because Fred keeps deep throating them.
Double.
Hey, we accept the LMNOP community around here. So
yes, we do. What the hell?
Hey, KT.
He forgets to peel them though.
Oh man,
he's just popping up.
Those are some good cereals, but you gotta have cinnamon toast crunch mixed with it.
Hold on, Fred. I'm tripping. This man said you over there eating uncircumcised bananas, man. Oh man, I gotta stop eating these gummies.
Uncircumcised bananas.
Hey, you see that moon behind me? I'm on it right now.
Right.
Oh man,
I like that guitar, man.
Hey, bro, I bought it. I got the guitar to use in the match for Sleazy, and we never used it, so I just brought it home and it's been sitting there. I don't know how to play it. Don't know nothing about it.
Dude, you should get Sleazy to autograph it, because that dude, like the 3 songs that he put out this past week, dude, like. I was like, holy shit! I had heard those. I had heard those several years ago, but I'm glad he finally got into a studio and like actually did them.
Yeah, go to Sleazy Wrestling. He's got 3 different songs that's country style music. So it's not my type of music. But
I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say it's really country style, but I mean it definitely has
it's got like a folk country
Yeah,
type
like a
twang to
folk
it.
type twang, but I mean,
But yeah, it's pretty enjoyable. The wordage of it is really.
oh
good.
yeah. If you're in the know, it'll hit you.
Mr. Promoter Man.
Yeah.
Hey Fred, what? Read Debbie's question down there, dude.
Better yet, let's showcase that question.
But I mean, it literally says the word in the statement there, throating.
What throat ting?
Well, I mean,
Throat
which hole
king.
is he using the banana on? It literally says it's deep throating. The word is literally in there. Which hole is going in?
So speaking of hoes, kind of going back to the movie topic. I don't know why this just popped in my head, but like I said, my mind is all over the place. Bruce, I might need to be on the ADHD podcast one day. It was a movie called Unthinkable that I just watched with Samuel L. Jackson in it.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Basically, it's a terrorist. He sets up 3, possibly 4 nuclear bombs in 3 major cities across America, and they got to figure out how to interrogate them, and then 2, how to figure out where the bombs are. That's just the setup, but it goes into like a whole bunch of different conspiracy theory talk.
Oh, sweet.
It's dope, man. If you're military minded, it's definitely a dope watch.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna watch that.
I don't think I hadn't even heard of that, but I
didn't either. I came across some random post, just scrolling on TikTok and looked it up, and I was like, "Hey, let me sit down and watch it." And it definitely had me sitting at work for 2 hours not doing nothing. So,
hell yeah.
Debbie, what the hell?
It's close enough to 9 o'clock, guys.
Man.
No, I'm just saying that. Oh Lord, have mercy.
My childhood is ruined, man. Here we are. We got the guy from Reading Rainbow over here doing obscene things with bananas.
LeVar Burton. That's fucked up, man. Come on.
Lamar Burton was my guy growing up.
Yeah.
Fred, nah, man, it's cool, dude. Dude, could you look any more stoic right now?
Like, look at that pudding. Look at that pudding.
Fred, you got to change how you looking, bro. You look like Reginald Vale Johnson from Family Matters right now.
Oh, you're killing me.
Ooh, he kind of looks like the dad from Urkel.
Yeah, the Reginald Vale Johnson.
Yeah, that's him. Oh yeah, you look just like him, dude.
Yeah, they need to make another. They need to do a Family Matter reunion.
What? They're all dead.
No,
are we gonna get a Ouija board?
They did not too long ago. They did it when they did.
He wants the full series.
Oh no, so do I. But they and I thought that's what we were getting with the Fresh Prince reunion. But we didn't get that.
I know we should do one with Friends also.
Wow.
Oh, is that too soon? Wow.
Oh. Right over my head for a second there.
That won't hold water.
Might want to go spill in the
jacuzzi. That went right over my head again. I was like, huh? Oh yeah, dude died. I forgot about
I seen some pretty insensitive, shitty memes shortly after that happened.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's normal, with the internet.
Well, look, I explain my dark humor as the way I deal with things, so they don't crush me. So
we make Debbie. We make fun of Fred's hairline, not.
I have a good hairline.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it, bro. Like I'm looking at it, bro. You look like freaking. You look like that dude that I was talking about. Was it Dracula something?
You look like if Dracula fucked Frankenstein. So
Me?
What is that guy? Dracula. He's on Instagram. Dracula something.
oh yeah, that guy you were telling me about.
Dracula Flow.
Do I even dare?
Draws on the widow's peak.
Yo, I get kind of a weird question, man. Kind of going back to movies. It was an old movie called The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Love that movie, man. That was great.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie, man.
Dude, my hairline's not even close to that. What the fuck?
Why did you say that?
That's so stupid.
I was wrong. This isn't the irrational irritations episode. This is the roast. This is the roast episode.
No, KT, though, I do dig that movie. It got a lot of hate when it first came out, though. It was considered a flop. I actually enjoyed it,
dude. Like, yeah, I was one of the guys that signed on relatively early, and like then it turned into like a cult classic. It reminded
me. You didn't like it?
No, I did like it. Well, and I'll tell you why I liked it, because it was almost shot for shot like the comic book.
Of course, that's the only reason why Bruce liked it.
I think some of the hate came from
a good movie.
I think some of the hate for it came around the time like the X-Men series was popping off those.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, it's just a ripoff of X-Men.
Yeah, either the first X-Men or maybe X2, because I want to say it came out around 2003 or 2004.
Yeah, but Sean Connery was in it, dude, and that dude's amazing. I could watch him sew a quilt.
Right.
Oh, Z Fazaro was though with him and Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
It had Catherine Zeta-Jones in it.
Yep. So Catherine Zeta-Jones and Salma Hayek are responsible for why I like the type of women I like. And I blame them for all of my failures and all of my successes. Man,
that hurts.
If y'all don't know who I'm talking about, go back and watch From Dusk Till Dawn.
Dude, she's freaking.
That scene when she was dancing on the table, I was a kid like. My mom,
you're like, put your foot in my mouth.
My mother slapped me in the back of my head one time from watching that movie. And yeah.
I think. Did anybody catch the From Dusk Till Dawn series?
No.
I couldn't do it, man.
I watched it. I gave it a shot. But what really made me mad is they turned all the vampires into like snake monsters. And I'm like, they're vampires, guys.
Debbie, why are you over telling bad
She
jokes?
said she had horrible jokes. All right. What do you call it? How do you Indians use dating sites? How?
Smoke signals?
I hope not.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, I got
what you say they don't? They're all dead? I don't.
Connected.
Oh, those Indians.
Yes.
I thought you were talking. It's Thanksgiving. I thought you were like bow and arrow Indians.
Yeah, constellations.
We're gonna get canceled, guys.
Oh my God, this is horrible.
We don't condone the jokes that are being told.
Right.
I got one for you.
Oh boy.
Every time I see a homeless person, they got a dog. I guess they invested in the wrong roof.
Oh wait, hold on.
That's true though, dude. Like they're gonna get sympathy money because they have a dog. That's stupid, dude.
I've got a dog and a better phone than me.
I've got like a whole pack of them. Can I get some sympathy money?
Hell no,
dude. No, you need like a bank, dude. Like,
right.
Well, see, we always thought we were going to start a kennel. We just decided to do it in our house.
Yeah.
I did, but it was with kids.
Damn. I told you guys they was bad jokes. Hey, I mean, hey, a joke is a joke, man. Somebody
might laugh at it.
Oh, did you hear about Matt Riff, the comedian, on his new stand-up special? Dude,
yeah.
He took so much heat for making a wife or a woman beating joke.
And he did something on his, I think his Instagram or.
Well, yeah, because he told him
that. It was something like, if you're offended by my jokes, click this link. When you click the link, it takes you to a website that sells helmets for special needs people. See, y'all laughed at that. People hate him for that.
Look, they do, but it's funny, man. Like, that's comedy.
I'm of a mind that, like, there's certain things that should be left alone. And I believe that comedy is one of those, because it's art. It's subjective. It's like wrestling. You know, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it.
Dude, turn the damn channel. Nobody's forcing you to watch the comedy. Don't give it shit.
That's why I loved, like, comedians like Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy, like, back in the 70s and 80s, because those guys, they were unfiltered and just uninhibited, and just would just go and be like, you know what are you gonna do? It's comedy. Those guys would not make it in 2023.
Yeah, that I can watch.
Yeah, so what the joke was is that
Eddie Murphy do anything. He was
the host had a black eye, and they were like, "This is really who you want to be the face of your restaurant," and they're like, "They should put her in the kitchen," and he was like, "Well, that's why she has the black eye." Like,
really?
Yeah, that was it. Anthony Jeselnik's jokes are way million times worse than that, dude.
God,
like, and nobody says shit to him.
All right, so I know this is gonna be kind of crazy, but I like comedy where it's super edgy like that, because I was brought up off like Richard Pryor, Red Fox,
right.
George Carlin.
Those guys were comedians.
Yeah, like I was brought up on people like those.
Nothing was off limits.
Yeah, because everything fit in the, like, I was brought up on Dolomite. If you know Dolomite, man. It was one joke that somebody recently said that was funny as hell to me.
Dude, I love Rudy Ray Moore. All of his stuff was just freaking.
And he's from Arkansas.
Right.
But it was one.
Go ahead.
It was one joke. Somebody told, he was like, "Man, police do have the right to shoot people, to kill them if they are in danger or if they're scared for their lives. But with them having their rights, certain police officers should be trained on what they're scared of. So we should build a haunted house full of black people just doing everyday normal shit. And if it scares their cop, they do not pass the coming out. It's dark. It's funny as hell.
Can you just imagine, like, and like in my head, I'm imagining like all these scenarios, like the cop goes into the haunted house, and then like a dude walks out of his front door to go check his mail.
Yeah.
The cop gets scared.
It's like you got to make it from the front yard to the cookout in the backyard. You walk through the house and it's just a dude coming out trying to get toilet paper.
Right.
He goes to reach for his wallet, and they're like, "Oh shit!"
like a mom cooking Hot Pockets.
Yeah,
and like she brings a plate, and like the cop pulls a guy, like, "What are you doing?"
Yep.
This guy failed.
Comedy, dude. Comedy is what you make it.
This guy fails. He failed. Don't send him to the next. Don't send him to the next round. It's gonna get worse.
It's a comedian named RSJ. He literally does bits about his mentally handicapped brother Rodney, and it's the funniest shit that you will ever hear.
Well, okay, so that's like. No, sorry. That's like when YouTube was like first started, like really started, like people started putting funny shit on YouTube. There was this thing called the retarded policeman.
Yep.
And you know, it got so much heat. Like, how dare you make fun of? And like, he actually, the guy, it was his channel, and he had Down syndrome. Him and his sister were the ones that filmed the entire thing. And he actually did a video, and he was like, "Look, all of this stuff I came up with. This was all my idea." And for y'all guys to like come on here and like accuse us of like hating on Down syndrome people, that's not what's happening. This is comedy. And it was like, man,
well, and that's like most people that like. There's a lot of people that have some kind of handicap, mental or physical, that they love it when people make jokes about because they're not singling, they're not pushing them out. It's like
you're normalizing them.
Yeah, you're treating them just like you treat anybody else. That's why I make fun of Fred all the time.
Hey, I might get some heat. I might get some heat for saying this, but that movie Radio, I cannot watch that movie without crying laughing because I actually
one of my favorite movies.
Because before they moved, I actually had a homeboy in our neighborhood who was mentally handicapped, and we legit called him Radio. Because all he would want to do is record songs on the tape. Bring his tape, be like, "Look what I recorded on the radio," and we would sit and listen to it while we were waking up.
Hell yeah!
So, yeah, that's one of my favorite Cuba Gooding Jr. movies. I forget the other ones, but I know that's one of my favorites.
Well, off subject, he was a bum.
Yeah.
Around the house, headed in the suburbs. Kevin Hart, his nephew, the nickname. Yep, I remember that. I remember that. But like, man, Corey Holcomb, one of my favorite comedians. He did a stand-up bit in front of like a women's center, right? And he was like, "Ladies, I want you to look around at your boyfriend. I know y'all love him, and he loves you too. But I'm just here to tell you that at this moment in time, you are the best he can do right now. Wait till he get on his feet." And they all tried to get mad at him. One woman called him dumb, and he was like, "I'm dumb." And the dude who clearly he's a heavy set lady, a skinny black dude.
Bruce,
like,
quit breathing so heavy in your mic. I can't hear KT.
Sorry.
So he was like, "Ma'am, is he driving your car?" She was like, "Yes." And he was like, "Well, how the hell you gonna call me dumb? This man that drove a whole engine at your stupid ass, and you sitting here in my car calling me stupid." But all the Corey Holcomb stuff is crazy. There was another one. He walked up on a girl. He was like, "Hey, I usually don't ask girls this until they tell me they pregnant. But what's your name?"
God. Oh, I have a headache now. Oh, I'm out of something to drink.
Like one thing I never understood about the whole cancel culture thing, which I'm not cancel culture at all. We were literally raised off a generation of South Park, Family Guy, Simpson, Chappelle Show.
Right.
Married to children.
Look, yeah,
Blazing Saddles.
Look, I've asked myself that. I've asked myself that for years. I'm 40 years old. I know, KT, you're a little bit younger, but you were right there with my generation, watching all these things and doing all these things. Like, why and how are we all so offended?
Bruh,
you know what I'm saying? Like I get it, but then I'm like, I don't get it. I'm like, all the stuff that we went through and that we saw and that we possibly were a part of. What makes it so bad? Like,
I think that would be a podcast in its own right.
Oh, absolutely.
We're trying to delve into that.
So in my mind, especially, all right, so I was introduced into comedy by black comics from like what was it called? Def Jam?
Comedy Jam, yep.
Comedy Jam, Comedy View, and all of this stuff. Like a lot of tragedy, like a lot of people use comedy to cope and get over tragedy.
Right.
So you have people talk about certain situations. One day, like, "Yeah, man, my mom just died. I don't know what to think, man." But he was like, "As much as I hate it, I just keep thinking about the time I walked in and she was giving head to the next door neighbor because she didn't light bill. And he was like, my mama sacrificed a lot for us, like stuff like that. So it's like comedy is like a coping mechanism in some pieces, and then you have people that are like storytellers, like a Bill Cosby, who can sit down and structure a whole story and explain it to you where everything is relevant to itself. And then you have some shot comics. Who's a shot comic? Patrice O'Neal, perfect example. If you go back and look at a lot of shit Patrice O'Neal was saying, he was constantly on the verge of getting canceled before he died. So I don't know, man. To me, comedy is like you said earlier with wrestling, it's all subjective. But I'm like, man, when do we get to a point to where everybody's so overly sensitive about everything?
I mean, look at Wild and Out, dude. Like the things that they say to each other, but nobody ever bats an eye on that show and thinks, "Did you really just say that?" Because it's all fun, man. Like, where do we draw that line to where it's comedy and you're being racist or homophobic or whatever?
Oh, dude, I love. There's a group. There's a group. I don't know where they started, but I watch them on Instagram from time to time and YouTube. They're comedians with physical and mental disorders, and they just roast each other. dude's like, why do I even have to say anything when this guy just mumbles through the conversation, and dude's got like cerebral palsy?
Like Josh Blue, the comedian, dude, like he kills stuff. Like he roasts himself all the time.
Right.
Yeah. I watched them. Kill Tony is funny too.
Yes.
The one dude on Kill Tony, he was like, "Yeah, I fucked a bodybuilder lady, but I didn't know if she was a man or not until she took her clothes off." He was like, "We had sex and it was fun, but she was throwing me all over the room." Like,
would you have sex? Would you have sex with a bodybuilder if it was a woman?
Death by Snoo?
If it was Jade Cargill.
Nah, man, Jordan great.
I don't know, man. I like Jordan before the HGH.
I did too. I need to get me. I'm proud of her.
I need to get me some of that.
You need to do, but again, I was more attracted to her beforehand. Not my thing.
So he has been. A lot of other comics have been. I don't want to say questioning them, but when he interviewed them, they're calling them out on certain things.
But I love how Theo shuts them down though. Mm-hmm. Theo had that one joke about, or not really a joke, but it was about growing up in the neighborhood that he grew up in, and like some of his black friends was like, "Oh, you're white, you did this to me," and he's like, "Bro, they did it to me too. Like, I don't have your stuff just chilling in my house. They took my stuff too." Like we're next door neighbors. Like we both live in a shithole neighborhood. Like they did it to me too.
Yep.
Oh, I know you're talking about now.
Like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like we watch shows like that. How like I don't know, man. I don't get it. Now I do get it from a standpoint of like safety issues and stuff like that, because some people can't get social media, some people can get borderline obsessive with people. Like literally just had a situation like that today. Of course we do Memphis wrestling. It's certain people who just want to be on their negative about everything, and that's cool. If you're a fan, voice your opinion. We put ourselves out there to be on any kind of platform whenever we post online for you to watch, review, and you have the right to comment any kind of way that you want. Doing it on the company's page is one thing. Coming to my personal page and stalking me and commenting on everything that I say, trying to be funny and negative and issuing threats, that's another thing.
Right.
Okay,
I literally just had a situation today.
You're gonna have to fill me in after this on that.
Oh,
so.
I get you.
So.
And my thing is, I hate to say it, but a lot of people these days are pussy. People are scared to get beat up.
Right.
And a lot of people are keyboard warriors. So I figure that plays a big role in the cancel culture, because it's easy to hide behind your keyboard, say whatever it is that you want. and then without any kind of repercussion. So you got people that are canceling people for no reason at all. Perfect example, Jonathan Majors. Everybody jumped on his story and jumped on his bones before the story really came out and automatically accused him of beating this girl up. But then she recanted all of her stories, told what really happened, and then security footage told what happened. But yet this man is still canceled.
Right.
He didn't even know.
Well, I mean, it all goes back to wrestling. Kang, the guy who played Kang.
Oh, okay.
Well, freaking what's his face? Enzo.
Oh yeah.
The stuff that happened with Enzo, he was like, don't get me wrong, there was probably some backstage stuff that was right there, but then when that happened, they were like, oh, here's our out. And then when it came out that it never happened and the chick was just trying to get a paycheck, like, what happens then? Like a guy's career is ruined because of some chick that says something that never happened.
Yep. And it's crazy looking at it too, because I know when we talked to him, he was cool as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell people all the time when they ask, they're like, dude, what? Like, I was like, no, dude was crazy down to earth.
There is a good possibility that, backstage at the E, he had a bit of an ego, but this shit happening may have humbled him some.
Well, no, okay,
I don't know personally, but there is a possibility on that part.
There is, but I mean,
which means that might be the best thing that happened to him.
The interactions that I had with him were great. Like, he was a really super cool guy.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
He was in the ring working with people. He was, answering questions. He was talking, he was talking to all of us, and it was really laid back and chill.
Mm-hmm.
Roland just sitting over there going, I don't have a fucking clue what y'all are talking about.
They're talking about Barack Obama.
All right. Well, hey, all right. So I'll throw it back in the movie context. Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That dude is gold.
Well, I'm glad that he had the opportunity to see Disney crawl back and him just completely shut him down. Like, that's almost vindication for me. You know what I'm saying? For him at least.
Yeah, I heard Tim back, like you're talking about a movie. Tim Burton, he's not going to be doing Nightmare Before Christmas. Pretty much.
Do you know how long it took to make that movie?
Yeah.
Too long.
Yeah.
No, he's doing Beetlejuice. Look, they just finished. He's doing Beetlejuice 2. They just finished rapping on Beetlejuice 2. And,
speaking of which, hold on, I got to make fun of this dude right here. He comes in the kitchen earlier. He goes, "Huh? Well, it's cool. They decided this time to go with Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice."
Fred,
no, hold on, Fred. He was Beetlejuice in the first one. He goes, "Oh, I thought that was Johnny Depp in the first one."
I really.
Hey, okay, real quick. I know this is it's movie related, but it's kind of off topic. What was the name of that? Was that the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, where Heath Ledger, Johnny Depp, another guy?
Yeah, I think that's it.
They're like 4 dudes, and they all play the exact same character.
Yeah, I think that was what it was called.
The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Yeah, something like that.
It was like a snake oil salesman. He had like a cart that
and
like
he would go into this alternate world, and that's different.
Yeah, and Colin Farrell.
Yeah. Colin Farrell.
Jude Law.
Jude Law. That's him.
Andrew Garfield.
I hate him.
Vern Troyer.
Vern Troyer was in that one? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he was the midget.
Yeah, obviously.
He
played Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, dickhead.
Jesus.
Hey, watch Debbie how you put that .com on there. It's going to try to link to an actual website.
Holy Fred.
Not yet. Once this podcast starts generating some money, that's going to be our domain name.
Oh, my camera's
Craig gonna open every show, busting it open for a banana.
No, actually, Fred, that could be your thing, dude. You just like have a bed full of bananas and just lay there like this.
People will send you a whole crate.
You know, we could go the racist route with that, right?
No, stop. See why?
Why would we do that? Why would we do that?
I'm just telling you, watch how you go along with this, okay?
True.
It's only that way if you make it that way.
Somebody will make it that way.
This is why.
This is also true. Like, there's a lot of things in this world that are 100% racist, and there's a lot of things in this world that only are racist if people are like, hey, that's racist.
And it's usually people that ain't even involved in it.
Right.
Like Freddie Adams.
Yeah, like if I was off in the corner blowing some dude, you guys would be like, that's gay. And I'd be like, maybe not.
Did I say that out loud?
I'm gonna no sell it though.
Oh, I'm no selling the hell out of it.
I heard it and I'm laughing, but I'm no
selling the hell out of it. I mean that joke right there did not have a leg to stand on. So.
At all. It almost had the metal one, but took off and busted upside his head. But yeah.
Anyway. Roland and Fred are both over there going, I have no idea.
I'm guessing you're talking about somebody with one leg.
No legs.
No legs? Oh. I might as well it's hard to get a standing ovation.
A couple of years ago that I found out that he's got both of those legs registered. If you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That got him off a couple of shows.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Lord have mercy.
Talking about a new pet spider or a snake.
Oh, David loves snakes.
Neither.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I don't know I don't know if I would I don't know.
I don't do either. This is why spiders. Snakes.
Spiders, you can just like crush a little spider though, man.
And I can do that. I don't want a pet tarantula though, like Tab wants.
Yeah, but you don't. Yeah, I mean that's true.
You'd be like,
I locked myself in the car one time and stayed outside until she got rid of the one she found one time.
Do you see those? Those videos from Australia? Like everything in Australia was designed to kill you.
Oh yeah, I've watched the
like the dude's got like a stick, and you're thinking, oh, he's trying to open up his car door, and then that giant fucking spider crawls out from under the door handle.
See, I can finally just like spiders on video never bothered me.
Well, that's good.
And I'm better about spiders now than I used to be. Snakes, I used to not even be able to see a video of it, and I would freak the fuck out.
Look, I can
watch videos all day long. I'll be fine.
I'm not giving anybody any shit on irrational fears of things.
It's not irrational. They can myrtleize you.
So can midgets.
What was that? That Family Guy episode? Yeah, that Family Guy episode where they're like, "How many fourth graders' ass can you kick?"
I just think of the episode of Cartman fighting the
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. Cartman fought the little man.
Words are like bullets.
Oh, speaking of which, one of the best small wrestlers in the world, Micro Man.
Okay,
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Micro Man is legit 1 foot and a foot and a half tall.
Oh wow!
And he wrestles LW.
Yeah. That's the dude that gets like punk kicked off the ring all the time.
Yeah.
At least he knows his place.
Dude's definitely a trooper.
He's just a prop.
No, it's a real person.
He legit is he's not just a prop. Like he's not bad. He's just short.
He's a mascot.
He can go too, but he's legit the size of my computer monitor.
Who in their mind in the middle of a match would just like put their hand out and do like the midget defense, just put their hand on their head, be like, no.
You'll be surprised, and he'd be snapping off
it's
DDTs. Like seriously, he'd be snapping off Hurricanrana's DDTs. Like they really feed to him. Like
yeah.
I seen dude come off the top rope to the outside of the ring. I was like, oh god no, oh god no.
And he just looked like a little squirrel flying.
Yeah, like a little flying squirrel.
So if that's not a splash, does that make it a wave?
No, it'll be like you heard that you see those videos where like they have the little guy and he like jumps into a pool of water and then it sounds like a drip. Like a
little splash of water like flies up.
Right.
Well, like the video where the little dude's going to do the zip line, and then you see some person there with a freaking G.I. Joe sliding by.
I love the gym ones where like the midgets in the gym, and like the regular size dude is like lifting weights.
The regular size.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And the midget is doing the battle rope shit, and then they zoom out.
It's his shoelaces. Look, that goes back to that comedians being able to make fun of themselves. You know, like it is a shoot, but look, like I doubt any normal sized person, and I say that with the most amount of respect that I can. I doubt that any normal sized person came up with that. It was probably the little person that. It was probably the little person
Fred's over here getting offended and shit.
No,
we're talking about my people. We are the Lollipop Guild.
Let my people go.
We're about to get to see darker Fred, y'all.
We're gonna start a whole correlation that hate. We're gonna start a whole correlation that hates normal sized people. You call them big.
Fuck normal sized people. What?
Call them biggers.
Small power. Oh man, we are definitely going to get kicked off of Facebook.
That was hilarious.
My head hurts. I have a headache.
It's Gulliver's Travel all over, dude.
Debbie, fun-sized people.
I'm glad there's only like 2 people watching.
Yeah, they all left, dude.
Horrible.
And one of them was my kid.
Your kid and Debbie.
Poor Debbie.
Oh.
I just would like to apologize. I
know it's a little. Pygmies
I know it's a little late, but I just want to apologize.
My abs hurt.
Short on time.
It's so stupid.
Oh, my head hurts so bad right now. I need ibuprofen.
Oh.
Y'all are killing me. Oh, Lord.
Man, so what's been going on with wrestling, man? What's going on?
I haven't really been doing much here recently, so I took a couple weeks off, other than last week.
You need to, you old fart.
Hey, you shut your mouth. I got a new knee brace. It works good.
Well, that's good. This cold weather has been jacking up my 2 years ago replaced ACL, so I felt like for the past couple of weeks that I've re-injured it, but it turns out I'm just getting old.
That's why you've been doing Beetleborgs. You ain't got to do as much.
Right.
Play the flute and use a voodoo doll.
Just twist it up.
Oh, dude, it takes.
He did a whole match with a voodoo doll.
Oh, it was great. It was great. The voodoo doll got knocked out of Beetle Bruce's hand, and his voodoo got used against him.
Oh no! Did they twist you like a pretzel?
Sometimes
they made him walk up to the top rope and do a flip bump off the top rope.
Yeah, it was bad.
They really test your flexibility. I'd have made it do the splits. I would have got a razor and was shaving it. Like,
hell, half of that stupid ladder match that we did that was ridiculous but so much fun. half of the match, I sat in the crowd because I was tired.
Dude.
Like, I got kicked in the nuts by Allie, and I just crawled into the front row and just sat there for a little bit.
Guys, isn't it weird that you grab more nuts than probably your own?
Yeah, I mean, it's not weird. Yeah, I sometimes I do a
Just
little.
open it up and pull one out, and it'll
finger in the
automatically
butthole.
connect.
Oh, like all the soccer players ever.
Now it'll connect to yours.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm laying in bed with Bruce. The wife is trying to get some headphones connected to her phone, but my Wi-Fi was on my phone, or my Bluetooth was on my phone. So
you're hogging everything.
No, I had to turn my Bluetooth off. So
I bet you hog the covers too.
No,
You do, and the pillows.
No, I don't. Look, and like this is really weird. So for the past couple of years, the wife likes sleeping with a really heavy weighted blanket.
And you already have a built-in blanket?
And well, yeah, but like it's just a whole thing. Like the covers, like I don't get to pull the covers because the weighted blanket weighs so much. It's like a 50-pound blanket, y'all.
So you're lifting weights in the middle of the night.
I've heard a lot of people have gone for those things.
Yeah, I've heard they do wonders for people with not necessarily, I don't want to say anxiety, but basically
it makes you feel like there's somebody there.
Damn, Bruce, you got replaced by a blanket.
I know. I told her, I'm like, yeah, definitely too full. I told her, I'm like, you don't need a weighted blanket. You got me. I'll just lay on top of you. And she was like, nah.
Update. He's too full of shit. Anyway.
Yeah, I got.
Bruce, I'm sorry, bud.
It's all right. It's all right. I've been married for a long time.
Yeah, she must have the patience of a saint. Almost as much patience as my wife.
She definitely does have the patience of a saint.
Too bad she don't act like a saint because she's a butthole. You tell her I said that.
David called you a butthole.
You had a foot mountain of dressing.
A foot tall mountain.
Foot tall. Oh.
In other words, it was a mountain of dressing a foot tall. You know, almost as. Never mind. I was about to make a short person.
From where I come from, we call that stuffing.
Depends on if it's stuffed or not.
It depends if it was inside you.
You
just want to get your hand right in that turkey.
Get it. Higher.
Y'all are fired. God dang. So
what? Good point.
I think he froze.
I don't know if he froze or if he's just doing that to mess with us.
Dude, that was really good. Listen, I had you guys. I held my breath. I'm winded now.
Oh shit!
It's in the turkey's ass. It's stuffing.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah. If you're stuffing it, you're stuffing it.
Oh, there's this weird dude. I can't remember who it was, but he wanted to make a turducken, but he didn't have all the stuff, so he used a chicken, a Cornish hen, and hot dogs. It was almost as good.
What would you call that?
Stupid.
It sounds like some shit Joe Dirt would cook.
Right.
Well, the worst part about it was he had little small plastic hands taped up into his sleeves, and that's how he fixed everything. Dude's hilarious. He reminds me of Brian Gaston.
With his strong hand.
Dude, yeah. So in Scary Movie, who do you think won that the back and forth banter between the two? Was it the little strong hand guy, or was it the dude in the wheelchair?
I'm not gonna lie. When he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be the bigger man," and just walk away,
I lost it.
He ended it right there.
Right, it was done.
He ended it right there.
The guy I was talking about, Brandon Ferris. He does a lot of videos and stuff. He's freaking hilarious. He reminds me of Brian, like Gaston Brian. Yeah, but he actually has facial hair. So be a chance, go in there and watch that dude. He's freaking hilarious.
One of my favorite.
It's a group that I follow called RDC World. My bad, Fred. I didn't mean to cut y'all. Go ahead.
One of my favorite parts on the Scary Movie is when her and that bird was arguing, and that bird talked about her mama.
Polly wants your mama's sweet ass. What did Polly say? Hold my tooth.
So, speaking of Scary Movie, the scene where Smokey is rolling the joint and then he looks, and the weed is grown and rolling through the joint. They literally do that in that whack ass Children of the Corn movie.
Do what?
Like for real. Like the CGI is so bad, it's terrible. They strained this lady up because all the kids go on this thing to where they're killing off the adults in the city.
Yeah, that's normal routine for that series.
But in this situation, they're doing it for the spirit of the corn monster or whatever. The end of the movie, the corn monster comes, and they had one of the adults strung up like crucifix style, and the corn monster reaches out, grabs her, and drags her into the field of corn. But it's the exact same setup as Smokey rolling that joint and getting pulled up by the weed monster.
No.
Have you seen Don't Be a
Minute? Wow.
Have you seen Don't Be a Menace to South Central and Drinking Your Juice in the Hood?
Oh, for sure.
Classic movie.
Message.
It's a great movie.
Message.
Yeah, that movie is a classic.
Yes.
And then the part with the mail truck and he has the gun. I mean the missile.
Oh, the missile in the back. I said, do we have...
One of my favorite parts of that movie was in the beginning when dude was like, "Excuse me, my Nubian Ebony God, can you please get that white woman over there?" And he's like, "Oh, my milk of magnesia."
I've legitimately heard KT use that milk of magnesia term multiple times.
And it worked.
Who's falling for that?
You will be surprised.
Oh, dude, back in the day, I used to get some numbers off some stupid shit. The old school, hey, baby, I lost my phone number. Can I have yours?
Oh, guys, this is a true story.
So stupid, it's adorable, or whatever.
Okay, so after, I've known David for a long time, right? And after him and his wife split up, we were at Waffle House one night. And the server was there, and she was tall. She wasn't too bad looking. And he tried that pickup line, and it did not fucking work.
I was also drunk off my ass.
Oh, and then he even did this one. He was like, "Hey, you got a man that supports you? You want another one that won't?" Like, I've heard both of them.
I mean, it's all good fun,
But
about a week later is when me and Tab got together. So
but
it's cool.
That's true.
Back to that movie, South Central movie.
It's like fuck what y'all talking about.
It's hilarious that the kid is the same age as his dad. That's what's hilarious.
Oh yeah. That whole movie was just a rip on all the hood classics, man.
Yes.
That's great.
But like I miss movies like that, man. And I miss movies like that, but I miss it when they were actually good. Because we did go through a run of like them making parody movies that was just ass. Like epic movie, hate movie, travel movie.
Yeah, I actually own a lot of those movies just because they're so stupid, they're hilarious. So I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, what was the one with the what was that one there? Disaster movie.
Yeah, disaster movie, superhero movie.
There was I can't remember which one it was, but the one where they have the enchanted spoof in there where they're doing the breakdancing and Juno's breakdancing on her belly. So my buddy Derek down in Louisiana, his mom was telling him they filmed that movie in Shreveport. And his mom was working in a building, and she said she's sitting there working, looks out the window, and all she sees is this dance floor with this pregnant chick spinning on her belly, no context whatsoever. Going, what the hell is that?
Tyler, I love that movie. This is Spartan.
Sparta. There's no N at the end of it.
Leave him alone.
I gotta pee.
I've got the bathroom. We'll be right back.
There's so many parts of that movie that's hilarious.
Dang. Is this
You're going to the bathroom too? What the hell? Oh, guys, let's all go to the bathroom at the same time.
Bruce is gone. Oh, and now KT's about to go.
Bring the cameras, everyone.
KT's gone now. Well,
wow. Hey, does anybody need to carry? You want me to carry your purse for you? What?
Well, everybody just a laugh.
It's just us, Fred. It's just us.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is awkward.
Yeah, I can see part. I don't even know what that is. It's like blurriness in Bruce's camera. Gobble gobble. Oh
no, that's.
Sleazy.
Oh, David's back.
Sleazy.
Yeah, everybody else leave?
Yeah, they went to.
Yeah, everybody went to the bathroom. Jesus, like a bunch of women.
I had to pee as soon as we started, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to wait. And we're actually going a little longer than I expected. So.
Oh, man. Yeah, I worked like 55 hours
went?
this week. Yeah, everybody went pee. I think even everybody in the comment section went pee.
Yeah, everybody did.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we see Sleazy on there, and I will put it out. I've already put it out there one time. I'll put it out again. Go to his YouTube channel and listen to his songs. Hardcore Heaven. Mr. Promoter Man. And I know what the other one is. I just can't. I'm blanking on the name right now. But Sleazy, if you want to, send me those links again, and I'll get them posted on my page and stuff. Mr. Promoter Man. I already said that one.
They'll be back. They'll be back in 30 minutes.
He went pee, Fred, not poop. Come on.
Oh, Lord.
Tyler,
we don't need you to type out the entire song.
Or you can just do it like in one comment, you know.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So you're just writing a limerick over there.
Wrestling on TV. Yeah, that's the other one. That one. Yeah, I knew I could hear the tune in my head. I just could not think of the name of it. So, but yeah, like I say, it's got that like.
Logan. I know you didn't, Logan. Be quiet.
Huh?
Logan said he did not go pee.
Oh. Colby, I ain't even hooked up my PS4 to freaking internet in close to a year, so
there's Bruce.
I barely ever play any games anymore. I pretty much keep occupied with like stuff like this and a few other odds and ends. I've been trying to stay really busy.
When are all the guys going to get together? We need to try getting a time to get together. What do you think, Bruce?
I'm down for whenever y'all guys are down.
Oh, KT went to go get his cereal.
Oh yeah,
he said he was going to get some cereal.
KT, did you really get cereal?
Yep. Cocoa Rice Krispies.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So
I'm
I'm gonna get some more tater tot casserole when I go back in there and shit my brains out later. So
Speaking of that, feeling much better.
That was a really fast crap. God,
we haven't even dude. It just falls out. Like,
well, look, I couldn't stay in there for a long amount of time. I just had to get in and get out because I was still. The show must go on.
You ruined anything that you have to do now in your bathroom time,
right?
Because your wife's gonna be like, "Oh, well, you just pitched it off the other day."
Right. Yeah, that's true. What are you doing? What are you doing in the bathroom? Using the bathroom. You already used it. Damn it.
I'm not allowed to take more than one shit a day. Come on, woman.
Yes. Yeah, for at least an hour. Like, I was good for the first 30 minutes, and then like the more we just kept talking, the more it was like, oh, guys.
Yeah, I was seriously thinking we're gonna have to figure out some stuff to stretch it to an hour, and here we are over an hour and a half, and we're still rattling on like a bunch of idiots.
My wife made street tacos tonight.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, those are the gangster tacos.
Dude, yeah, she had like the drippings that we were like dipping the tacos in. It was all like dripping down her like.
Did she do the thing they do? Did she do the thing they do on YouTube? I saw a video where the lady, she set the tablecloth on the table and all the dinner she just dumped it on the table. And,
where they just put everything on, like they wrap the table in aluminum foil and they just dump everything on the table and you eat from that.
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of animal do you think I am?
Have you not seen any of the videos?
I guess it's strictly a white person thing because I totally
literally
thought about
that's all I've ever seen do it is white people. I've seen it with nachos. I've seen it with spaghetti.
Yeah.
No, we had plates for a reason.
Like they lay the tinfoil on the table, and then they just dump all the ingredients on the top of the tinfoil.
Yeah. And you just sit there and like pull it over and eat straight off the table.
That is some lazy ass shit. And talking about back eating, like food falling out of your mouth. Somebody's like, "Let me get some of that."
My question is: have you ever watched one of those videos and saw that they had animals in the background?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, see, my thing is why would I do that when Fred does the dishes? I mean, come on.
Well, now you've got to watch the table.
No, that's what the tinfoil.
No, you're going to be stabbing it with forks. Holes going to get in the tinfoil and shit.
Right?
Nah. Yeah, don't lie. Your table's got scuffs on it. You get splinters in your teeth.
I'm not
shit.
That.
That's like Waffle House being redneck hibachi.
There you go. No more plates at Waffle House, guys. Just everything on aluminum foil.
Hey, the best Waffle House is when you walk in and all you see is the cook behind the counter with a half-smoked cigarette hanging out his mouth while cussing at the waitress.
Well, you can't do the cigarette no more.
You can't. Oh, man.
You can't.
When was the last time you went into a restaurant?
Hey, you can't smoke in any indoor location if they allow anybody under 18 now.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, that's the best Waffle House you ever gonna eat at.
Right.
When you got the pissed off black cook that's back there, that's a 3-time ex-felon. Don't know how he's a 3-time felon, but he is. And,
I don't know. My wife is pretty damn good.
Saying, why does he got to be black? I've been cooking forever. That's fucked up.
Yeah, but you suck. So, you know.
You dang right, Tyler.
You don't cook. You stand around and tell people what to do, you asshole.
Hey, hold on. It's called coaching. Right? It's less bad that way.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is this: I had a buddy who used to be a manager at a Waffle House, and one night he ended up working the overnight shift. So me and one of the homies, we left the club and we was like, we don't feel like going home, so we ended up at Waffle House. Dude had a cook that knew they was about to get a rush, and he cooked up like 15 all-star meals and went on ahead and stacked them up and everything. And when people came in and ordered, they was right there already ready for them. Like he memorized who all was coming, when they was coming, what they wanted.
Dude, seriously, that's no joke. Tabitha does that all the time. Like, she will sit there if she sees people pulling in, if it's a regular, and they typically, like, she has so many people's orders memorized that, like, she'll have it cooked by the time that they're walking through the door. You know, it amazes me how she can remember that shit. Hell, I'm doing good to remember what the fuck I want to eat.
Yeah, even at Cracker Barrel, when I would cook all the time, we would have 1 million customers come in, but I would know at what time this guy would come in, this person would come in, and I'd have all their food ready for them.
Yeah, just scoop it out of the little trough.
Yeah, with the foil.
I'm just kidding. I don't know how the hell y'all do shit. Hold on. Big government took away all my smoking section.
Well, that comedian said he's going to end up having to smoke in the damn
I
woods.
don't even think Tyler smokes.
Some arrogant deer's going to be walking by going,
Right. It reminds me of the whole, like, if you're offended, just turn the channel kind of thing. Like, if smoking ain't your thing, just go sit in the non-smoking section.
Simple as that.
But that stuff travels, though. Like, unless you actually have, like, a legitimate section that's broke away, like, that's not something you can just run from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can turn the channel, but I got smoke seeping through, and I got secondhand smoke.
Hey, I miss McDonald's ashtrays, y'all.
I never really did go into McDonald's that much, so I can't.
Ooh, did you ever play in the ball pit at McDonald's?
Yes.
I tried.
That's what I call masturbation.
Hey, I tried one time at the one
playing in the ball pit.
I jumped in it and
you got stuck.
No, I hurried up and got out of there because it was just something.
It smelled like pee.
I was always paranoid about
a kid pooped in the ball pit.
Right, or some junkie dropped his needle in there.
Yeah.
Looks like the scene from Saw when the girl gets out, she's covered in needles.
Yeah.
You never know. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna find in there.
Talk about unlocking.
Dude, I forgot you were eating down there, bud. I'm sorry.
Talk about unlocking a phobia.
Ugh. Bruce, you're jumping in and out.
So
I'm getting caught up.
So I just thought of another dad joke. Did y'all know my penis is in the Guinness Book of World Records at the library? The librarian yelled at me, "Hey, take your meat out that book."
Was the book closed?
I don't know. It just popped in my head.
Oh man! Can you imagine just like slamming a dictionary on it or something?
That shit would hurt.
I mean, most people.
So when I got in the Marine Corps, there was a rumor that like if you were single and you got with an industry worker, and if you got gonorrhea, like you would get the shot of penicillin, and then like they had a medical hammer that they would use to hit your wang, and it would shoot the grossness out.
Okay.
It was like a horror story. Like don't sleep with prosties, because if you do,
please tell me it's a rubber mallet.
I'm pretty sure it was a rubber mallet, but
I don't care.
At least they're a bigger circumference, so it's not just like
not like a ball peen hammer, and it just gets the side. And then you have like,
I'm about to cancel myself. God, dang.
And then you have like a weird pinch bruise on the side of it.
Oh, what if your lips are swollen?
I don't know why, but it's an old. I don't even remember which CD it was. It was an old Wu-Tang album that came out, and there was a skit where they were like, "You owe me money, so I'm gonna put your balls on the dresser, and I'm gonna get a hammer and keep hammering them shits."
I remember that shit.
He's like, "I'm gonna show you." He said, "I'm gonna sew your booty hole together, and I'm gonna keep feeding you and feeding you."
I knew my son would know it down there. Like,
it was method, man. It was meth.
Yeah, that's what Colby said. Who'd have thought Colby would know that?
Man.
Hey, I'm sure Roland taught his kids about good rap music.
Dude, he knows like every Tupac song. Like no lie. Like he could go word for word. Like you pick one and he just boom.
Well, let's not do that on here. I don't want to get he's white. Oh Lord, I'm thirsty.
Hey, I know one that everybody knows. It starts like this. That's why you fat mother. Everybody knows that one.
I
I
didn't
love
see-
how he censored himself on that. If he didn't, that was just perfect on the glitch.
Yes,
There you go.
yes,
Sponsors.
Yeah, Pepsi's
Brand
better than Mountain
recognition.
Dew. Pepsi's
Yeah.
better than Mountain Dew.
Dude,
Ain't
Pearl
nobody-
Jam sucks, dude. I fucking
Huh?
hate Pearl Jam.
Oh,
I kind of
Yeah.
like some of their
Hey.
stuff.
What is it?
I got a hot take for y'all. Nickelback ain't really that bad.
No, they're
Oh.
not. They
They're
were
not.
fucking legit,
No.
dude. Like they had a lot of
agree.
good hits.
Dude, I'm telling you, still to this day, in my opinion, one of the best Super Bowl halftime shows was Creed.
Green
I
and green.
think- think,
Green Day was good, but like when Creed did it, they did with Arms Wide Open. Oh my gosh, they did like a medley of all their songs, and they had that dude flying around on the freaking rope things, and he looked like an angel.
I think the whole Nickelback thing is it just became cool to talk shit about them.
Yeah, I think so. Like even though they
Like-
were like a pretty good band.
One of my all-time favorite songs is the one there, Chad Kroger, the lead singer, and then Josie Scott, I think, the guy from Saliva, did that song "Hero." From
Yeah.
I think it was off Spider-Man
What
soundtrack.
is
I
Yeah,
your
dude, that song
love
was
that
number
song.
one forever.
what is your favorite Nickelback song? I'm gonna
I
see.
literally just, I
David
mean,
said
well,
it is.
I don't know if that would be technically considered Nickelback.
Bruce.
I'm gonna be super trendy and say Photograph.
Oh, okay.
It's a classic song.
Well,
It
like
tells-
I can get where people like, oh, they're generic, this is repetition. I can get where people can see some of that stuff, but there's a lot of bands that are that way, you know, that they use. That's what gives them their style, though.
Yeah,
you know?
can we? A group called AC/DC. They even will admit that every one of their songs sound the damn same.
There was
Right.
there was an interview with the lead singer, and somebody asked him, "What do you?
Oh,
how do
dude.
you hold on? How do you feel when people say that you did 15 albums that sound exactly the same?" And he was like, "Oh, that's a bunch of bullshit. We did 16 albums that sound exactly the same."
So yeah,
JT,
look,
what is your favorite?
real quick, Rockstar. Like
Yeah,
I look at my wrestling career when I hear that song.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks, but that's kind of the, like when I first started wrestling, I was like, you know, everybody that's a wrestler is a rock star. I love feeling that feeling of being there in the moment and just little inside baseball. But yeah, okay, let's.
Side of a bullet. I really dig that one.
I don't think I've heard of that one, but
You have. You've heard it in my car.
oh, KT,
Anyway.
what is your favorite?
I don't know.
Oh,
I would say a toss up. You said Nickelback, right?
yeah, Nickelback.
So when I was in high school, I lived with one of my football coaches, and Nickelback was like his favorite group. So we would hear Photograph, Animals, Rockstar, and it's the fourth one. I can't remember the name of it.
Can I interrupt for a second? Is anybody else noticing this weird light in KT's door? That
It's like
looks like somebody.
it's like a camera lens.
Yeah,
it's
what?
It's a camera behind me.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell is that?
That's
Somebody
it.
sneaking up.
You're gone,
Somebody
dude.
somebody sneaking up on you. KT, stop eating the cereal. Somebody sneaking up on you.
You can't hear it all over the crunching.
I wish
All I
somebody
seen
would.
it looked like somebody scrolling through their phone for a second there. I'm like,
Yeah, there was definitely some movement a split second ago. Is your place haunted, bro?
No, I wish somebody would be in here because I've been waiting to shoot somebody.
Right. My man.
I got a
If
12 gauge with
Hey.
that name on it.
Okay.
Hey,
Roland,
if
what's
you ain't
your
here,
favorite?
we ain't do on the first.
Help out, you freeloading bastard.
Okay, Roland, what's your favorite?
Something in your mouth.
Oh, oh, I knew it.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, and an unpopular opinion.
Never again.
Kurt Cobain sucked.
I can't agree with that.
So I remember,
Pan,
but I wasn't hip on anything he did.
I pretty much know why he took a shotgun to himself.
I still think that it was what's her face?
Oh, it was.
I like the grunge rock, Nirvana and stuff.
On the topic of overrated bands, I will say that Kurt Cobain and Nirvana was up there. They did have some good songs. I will not discount that, but I was just not a huge fan.
Well, and that's the thing, it's so many people that have different tastes, That's
right, and that's not, like I said, that's not like poo pooing on anybody who does like Nirvana. Nirvana gave us one of the best friggin' frontmen, just talented dudes in Dave Grohl.
Yeah. Didn't the other guy go to do Bare Naked Ladies?
I think
or
so.
Bloodhound Gang, or one of those weird bands.
Can we all say that the Beatles were the worst rock group ever?
I'll sign on to that.
Yes. So,
thank you.
So, because I
I'm getting hate.
Oh, and I know a lot of people ain't gonna understand where I'm coming from because they may not understand the history of certain music. But it's the Elvis Presley thing with me with the Beatles. Elvis Presley would steal like songs from black artists.
Yes.
Because he had a bigger platform, he would release them, and then everybody would say, "Oh, this Elvis' song." The Beatles did the same. The Beatles took a lot from the Isley Brothers.
That was like Michael Jackson stealing the moonwalk.
Yeah, exactly. But
really?
the Beatles took a lot of stuff from the Isley Brothers and just resung it in their own way. But word for word, song for song, ballad for ballad, a lot of stuff that the Beatles was praised for, they got it from the Isley Brothers.
Yeah.
But the thing was, though, is, like, they kind of knew what Elvis was doing. You know what I'm saying? But did they know what the Beatles were doing? Or did the Beatles just, like, blatantly rip them off?
Well, like, back then, they probably didn't at first.
Yeah, it got to a point. So the Isley Brothers, they were so big because they've been around since the 60s, still singing and performing to this day and releasing music to this day. It got so crazy to where they send over cease and desist, and the Beatles started paying them to be able to use their music.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's different.
They were paying royalties at least.
Pretty much. But it took so many of their songs getting big before the Isley, hey, we got to stop this shit.
Right. Well, and I think
it's almost like when the cover band gets more popular than the real band.
Yeah. Well, it's like you see it in wrestling from time to time. You see it in wrestling from time to time. Like a big name will use a move, and then when it's hot, the super kick. When Shawn Michaels
pulling that out.
When Shawn Michaels was doing the super kick better than everybody in the entire world, then you started seeing indie guys do it, and then like it became completely watered down, and it isn't even considered a finish anymore.
Yeah, DDT's the same way. But I did see a thing where Jake the Snake, somebody asked him about how do you feel about people using the DDT all the time as just a transitional move. He goes, "I'm okay with that because it's not me doing it."
Right.
Yeah, the Diamond Cutter, RKO, yep.
What's crazy, like, so I can speak on this personally. Like, I've had that happen to me. My seismic toss that I've been doing the past few months. I did it, boom, did it again, boom, did it the third time. After that third time, a week later, Karrion Kross hit AJ Styles with it on SmackDown.
Oh wow,
really?
Yep, exact same setup and everything.
Yeah. That's like David can't do his elbow thing because somebody else took it.
That's a different demon. They've been doing that type of move for a while. That's completely different than
No.
Oh, Lord.
There's so many moves that's overused.
Well, and I tell guys this all the time. There's nothing that has been done that hasn't already been done. It's how you do it, and if you put your own little spin to it, then somebody can't say, "Oh, you're copying so and so." You know, it's like it's like a dance move. You know, everybody's seen the waltz, but when you add an extra step to it, it doesn't become the waltz anymore.
Yep. So I was telling somebody that about how that spin kick I do, that Trouble in Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
I like, if you watch how I do mine, I go into my spin differently than everybody else. And I showed it to him. He was like, "Oh, I see, blah blah blah. You tweaked it." Like, yeah, you got to tweak certain stuff to try to make it.
Hold on. Is it what?
What the? I did not know that.
Colby?
I did not know that.
No, because he's full of shit.
No. I remember damn, who was it? It was somebody from TNA the first time I seen that actual setup into the
Undertaker's never done that move. Yeah, I've never seen him do that move. Yeah. If you can find a clip where you see it, send it to me, because I've never seen that. Yeah, it is hard these days to come up with something original, though.
Well, and I remember you saying a long time ago, protect your finisher.
Yeah.
I'm very protective of mine. Very.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, yeah, you gotta be protective of your finish, because like dudes will unintentionally do it, but a lot of the times people will do it on purpose just to kill your finish.
No, Abyss always used the black hole slam.
Yeah, the black hole slam. Yeah. I was confused on that.
It was one of the smaller guys. I can't remember exactly who it was, but it's an X Division guy. But I remember it from like the early
I thought
days.
I remember seeing Kazarian do it a couple of times.
It might have been Cass when they was doing the whole Future gimmick with him.
Yeah,
because he was also using the Future Shock, which was basically the Spanish Fly, but he would land on top of him instead of beside him.
Yeah. I don't know. I've used the Flosion or a variation of Emerald Flosion from Masawa for about 7 years now, and it's been kicked out of one time, and it was after a very long storyline, and was to build the dude up to step to the next level. That was the only time that it's happened, and I planned it way ahead of time. But that was like 5 or 6 years ago. If I know, it's not happening if I ain't finishing that match.
Oh yeah, if I'm not winning the match, I don't even attempt to set up.
Right.
I'll attempt to set up for them to be like for them to slide.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll do the setup, but just for them to squeeze out of it. But it's just the setup. It's never the go through and the finish, and then have them kick out, because y'all guys all know that's bullshit.
Colby, it was the pump kick, dude. I took many pump kicks from David. Right in the chops. Many of them.
Hey, I know
that big size. That size 15 shoe just like perfectly fits your whole head.
It's a 14, you butthole.
Yeah, I don't know who it is, but somebody does the pump kick and they drop to their knees, which is really cool. I forgot who it is.
Oh no, Luke Harper used to do a big boot. Yeah. But he didn't do a pump kick. He just did a regular big boot.
It was just a running boot.
But it was beautiful.
Caden Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Oh yeah, all the Fortnite kids are excited that Eminem is coming to Fortnite, y'all.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh, so speaking of Eminem, when we was talking about like music groups that people kind of crap on.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna act like people wasn't rocking with Limp Bizkit as hard as they was, and then Eminem hit, and everybody was like, "Oh, Eminem is the cool guy now." So forget Fred Durst.
Yeah.
Now Fred Durst looks like Jeff Jarrett doing songs.
Oh yeah, 312 was fire.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, Debbie, good old chops.
Always weird as hell, but yeah.
Everybody does their chops different.
What about Nappy Roots?
Oh,
I love Nappy Roots.
Nappy Roots was dope.
One of my favorite songs all time. Shit. Oh, I blanked on
it. Well, while he's trying to come back, what?
Po folks.
Oh,
I love that song. I absolutely love that song.
So the other day, y'all guys know the song "What It Is."
Mm-hmm.
The other day we're in Walmart, and I hear the female version of the song, and I'm like, "Why do I know this song?" And like it's bugging me. Like we're driving down the road on the way home, and I'm like, "There's got to be something going on," because I remember that setup. What it is? Oh, what's up? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I've never heard the female version. I've never heard females sing that song because it's not really a female oriented song.
What's going on is a lot of female artists, a lot of female rap artists, they're kind of going the sampling route to where, hey, let's take this song and resample it and repurpose it for our own. So
yeah,
with a lot of
it threw me off. It threw me off heavy. I was like,
oh no,
I know that song.
I got you one up that'll really freaking fry your mind. We were in a Mexican joint eating one day and heard the Spanish version of Achy Breaky Heart. That was the most horrible thing I've ever heard in my life. It was ungodly horrible.
Yeah,
like I literally, if I wasn't halfway through my burrito, I would have walked out.
When I get the second I get off this cast, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find that song.
Hey,
if you send that to me, I'm blocking your ass.
No, like I think one of the top rappers right now that a lot of people, I don't know if they know, is Dax.
Oh, dude,
I love Dax. I like the way he mixes it up though, and like he did on TikTok, he did the whole like that Dear Alcohol, and he did the whole open verse thing. Well, then
I love that so much.
Well, he took like a lot of the better versions and whatnot, and made
and then did a music video with them.
He made a 20-minute music video showcasing.
Well, okay, like the other day, probably a week or two ago, I shared the Dax and Darius Rucker. What it's like to be a man. And dude, I was literally sitting on YouTube and like I saw a 30-minute cut of like all these guys like throwing their verses at Dax, and like the main video had like 5 or 6 of the really, really good ones. He like brought them out and they cut a whole video and it was super cool.
He's done that for several of his songs.
Yes. You know? The old school horrorcore rapper in me has thought about sending him a couple of samples and
we know a guy in this very video that could help you with that stuff.
Well, I've been talking with Clown, and me and him are gonna do a track.
I'm talking about we know a guy that can help you.
I know
in this video right now.
Is he over this way? Wait, this way?
I know.
Not you, Fred.
Your point. Your
point. Is he up there? No.
No, that's what Clown was telling me this past Sunday. He was like, "Hey man, I've almost got the stuff." He's like, "I want to bring you over to KT's and like spend a day just cutting an album." And I'm like, "Holy shit, bro, that'd be super cool."
All right, I got next. I'm gonna do a country album.
Hey, I got one that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a Christmas one.
Dude, that's when you're on the end of your career. You haven't even started yet. Yeah. And you're already cutting.
Dude, yeah, you don't cut a Christmas album until the twilight of your career, bro.
You know what's crazy? And it could be because I haven't really been going to any stores over the past month. but I have not heard "All I Want for Christmas Is You" this year. I haven't heard it yet.
Mariah Carey has not fully thawed out yet.
Oh, it'll creep up on you when you least expect it.
Oh, guess
But it's
what song
coming.
I heard
Yeah, it's coming.
in Walmart a while back, and I thought he was there. I heard Derek King's song in Walmart one time. I thought he was there. I'm not gonna sing it.
No, they only played it one time.
Oh, I was just gonna say if they played it more than once, then Derek King's on his way.
I swear, one time he came. It was like 5 times they played. I was like, oh god,
dude, I know. Like I was walking into Cracker Barrel this morning, and Christmas music was already happening on the front porch. Listen, I can take Christmas lights. I can do Christmas trees.
Wow.
I can't hear Frosty the Snowman 87 times.
Dude, I was working at. Sorry, go ahead.
I used to work at this place called T-Tech, and when we were in office, and this was before COVID, when we were in office, they would play like the same thing: Frosty the Snowman, I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas.
I'm dreaming of one. Okay, go ahead.
I was like, man,
you're gonna get us flagged, bro.
Yeah, so I told him. I remember pulling my boss to the side, and I was like, "Dude, we got to diversify some of this music, man." He was like, "What you mean?" So I was like, "It's other ways that these songs are sung." So what I did was I put in like black artists who also sung those songs. So that's how we got "Silent Night" by the Temptations.
Oh hell yeah!
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Yeah, "It's Christmas" by Chris Brown, like songs like that mixed in. And dude was hooked from the first time he came on because it was just a different rendition of the same.
Well, if I'm gonna listen to it, man, I need some upbeat stuff. Like I don't need no slow shit. Like
look, that "All I Want for Christmas" song is like Jason Voorhees. Like you're gonna trip in the woods running from it, and it's gonna catch you.
And Mariah Carey's gonna stab you 74 times.
Hey, she already looks like Michael Myers. So.
It's literally. So it's the screenshot of AJ Styles from the Undertaker match that he did.
Yes.
On the roof with Mariah Carey standing behind.
Yes.
Debbie, I'll never forget that song, Debbie. I was so tired of hearing that song. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. I heard it like 80 minutes.
Yeah, he had flashbacks to what happened to his
Oh.
I thought it was a hurricane, but it's cool.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
We're gonna get flagged.
You're gonna get flagged.
We're gonna get red flag on here.
This ain't soccer. There's no red cards.
Oh Lord have mercy. Y'all realize we've gone over 2 hours on this today?
Yeah. Logan earlier, I can't remember when he said it. Let's see.
Logan.
He said talk forever.
I could. But this is what I do for a living. I just talk.
I have heartburn.
You have heartburn?
Yeah, it's because you're fat.
Hey David, I just sent you that picture.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I can it's not pulling up because, like that, my phone, I've got it pretty much cut off.
At 9:36, Logan said talk forever.
Well, Logan don't count because he's probably not even watching anymore.
No, Logan.
He just chimed in and then left.
Right.
Oh Lord. Don't forget.
Wouldn't it be baby it's cold inside?
It's cold. Oh, I don't think I made it.
God. I seriously have a headache now. I legitimately have a headache.
It's because you haven't had a drink in over an hour.
He hasn't had a cigarette in a while, has he?
No, he hasn't had a cigarette
so many
either.
gray hairs right here in his mustache.
That one corner?
No, here in the middle. He's
got like an inverted Hitler stash, but with gray hair.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing, but I wasn't going to say that. Like, I don't think you can say that.
You're all fired.
We're
all fired.
Yep,
we don't condone what Hitler did.
Not at all. Not at all.
Just a stash.
We were saying it in a joking manner.
Peter, I didn't know how to put date rape anthem in the chat.
Wow.
Colby, you know they're trying to cancel that song because it sounds kind of rapish.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's back to that cancel culture. Like nobody thought that Baby It's Cold Outside was a rapist anthem.
No, all they were trying to do was like do the big nasty.
Right.
Like, she didn't want to sound like a hoe.
And
so...
she was down because she stayed.
Oh, Santa Baby.
Hey.
No, that song is sketchy at best.
Oh, Santa Baby.
Y'all see Davis block.
Yeah.
So Santa Baby. I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. The mom.
Oh, that song is crazy.
It's weird, man, because like I said earlier, we're in this whole cancel culture thing. But if you go back and listen to like a lot of old school music, they was fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
it was veiled, but you are right. They didn't come out and say it, but you knew what was going on.
Like it's a song by Whitney Houston.
I know what you. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Hey,
no, you don't.
Save Down My Love for You by Whitney Houston. She's the side chick.
Yep.
Well, that's like the song "Lips of an Angel." Bitch, yeah, he's fucking the woman next in the same whatever. It's stupid. All the women are like, "I love that song." You know he's cheating, right?
That's like
exactly.
Me and Mrs. Jones. That was like when Suicide Squad came out and everybody was like, he's my Joker. I'm like, you let him beat on you and flirt with other women? Like,
like he's a obsessive compulsive
he's an abusive asshole that beats you?
And Harley has Munchausen syndrome or some shit like that.
Does anybody know that's like every woman in ever? Like, come on now, you know that.
Yeah.
Oh, he beats me. I love him. He's in jail. I will change him.
So I did like another podcast. I guess that's what that was. I did another podcast where we was talking about like relationship situations, and I was like, man, and I know this is gonna sound sexist, and that's not where toxic, but that's not where I'm coming from. But a woman would sit up and say, "Hey, I want a man that's respectable, that respects me, treats me right, has a nice job, XYZ to the T, right?" And then she meets him and then says, "Oh, he's too nice."
Right. Like that's literally that was in the resume.
Yeah.
It was right there.
But
third page in on your list of demands.
But let a little hood dude that's fresh out of jail named Frederick Jameson, fresh from getting fired from McDonald's or something, no job, no car, 13,
living with his best friend,
sleeping in a room that's like 12 foot wide. And all of a sudden, I want to help him change because I see so much potential in him.
I want to give that guy all the babies.
That's why I tell you now, hey, just let me put my belly on your back and we'll go from there.
Oh Lord, this show is not PG at all.
Dude, that ship set sail a long time ago.
As soon as I allowed Bruce to start being a part of this, that's where it started going downhill.
So now I'm the bad influence.
Yeah. I'm not even going to argue with you. Yeah.
Oh, I know I'm a bad influence. I can't tell you how many conversations me and David had where I was like, "Nah, David, forget them. Go off on." I know I'm a bad influence. I believe in your life.
It reminds me of that. What was it? The Monty Python skit where they were all dressed up like in the Nazi uniforms, and the bigger guy was like, "Are we the baddies?"
Right. I guess it's how you just interpret it.
Jesus.
Are we the
Well,
bad
they didn't
guys?
see them as the bad guys, did they? Right? Like Hitler didn't think he was doing anything wrong.
Oh, I'm sure that motherfucker knew.
Do you think so?
Yeah. I think he's on the list of people that like. So one of my biggest fears, besides midgets, is being forgotten. Because I feel like if I'm forgotten, did anything that I ever do mean anything? So I've got a list of people and instances that should just be completely stricken from the collective, the human collective memories. And I think we would all be better for it. Hitler and the Nazi Party is like right up there on the list. Obviously, other things as well, but you know what I'm saying. If we just forgot about those things.
Learning experiences, though.
I get that. Like learn from your mistakes and don't make them again. But I mean, like, I don't know. There's just a bunch of stuff that I feel like.
I don't know. All the neo-Nazis that are still in the world today, you would think they'd learn, but they didn't.
Right.
They're funny because they love calling the cops once you whip their ass.
Oh yeah. Well, like obviously they didn't learn anything because none of them learn how to fight.
Nothing at all. At all. Like we got one that lives here in my neighborhood. Yeah. Who's also a registered sex offender.
Go figure.
So me, this probably giving too much information, but I don't care. The neighborhood I live in, man, is a neighborhood that, like, me and the guys that's out here, we grew up in. We don't police it, but everybody knows, hey, if it's something going on, like we're like, I don't want to say pillars of the community, but we're pillars of our community.
Right.
Like, we do like the car washes, the stuff for the kids, the back to school drives. We do stuff like that in our
commendable stuff.
So we just caught word of stuff of him messing with, like catcalling some of the kids or some of the young girls while they're either going to or from their school buses. So one day we sat outside when the bus came and just waited for the girls to get out to see if he was gonna do it. He ain't saying nothing to them, but we was all types of N-words and all of this stuff. So you know me. I'm me. So I'm cracking my jokes. And I'm like, dude, you literally look like you stick your penis in your microwave. Like, I'm just egging on, like, I want you to come and do something and come and say something. Fool calls the police, runs inside and grabs a gun and starts walking towards us. My thing is this. Don't pull a gun unless you're going to use it. And if you're going to pull it, make sure you have bullets in it. Don't do the scare tactic stuff with me. Because if you get within arm's reach, I'm laying your ass out. And that's what happened. And he walked up on me, pulled up the little gun, pointed at me, and then dropped it back down. And as soon as he dropped it down, I laid him out with an elbow and rolled him in the ditch. When the police came, they were like, well, what happened? And we had to tell them, fell out a police report and all of that good jazz. But yeah, a lot of racist people, they can't fight.
Right. Just talk.
Oh yeah, that's why they had travel in groups.
Right. I heard
and that's this world, and with the internet too, they connect easier on that kind of crap too, which is horrible.
Yeah.
Like I get flagged if I play the wrong music on my freaking StreamYard stuff, but yet this guy can talk about how great Hitler was and how white supremacy crap or whatever. I'm not pointing to Fred. I'm just saying.
I was like, damn, Fred.
It looks like you're pointing at me. It's almost like an arm should be coming out like your arm is like you're pointing at me.
He's touching you on the head. He's like this.
Anyway.
So much better. God, look, I'm white and bald. I know that there's a stereotype.
Very good, KT. Very good point right here.
Yeah. I was just thinking that.
Yeah. The crazy thing is he did get arrested for it. I know he's out now. I don't know if he posted bail because this just happened like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I know he's out now because we've seen him walking to the corner store and everything. But
do you know what the world's missing? The old saying, "It takes a village."
It really does. You're right. You're absolutely right.
We have our own little weird village going on.
If a group of like-minded people get together, like
for the better.
Yeah, stuff actually gets done.
Just don't put Roland in charge. He's an asshole as a boss.
What's crazy? Conversations like this made me appreciate the Clayton Bigsby spiel from I promise when we're done with this podcast, I'm hopping on YouTube and I'm watching it.
Yes.
Dude divorced his wife. If you ain't never seen it, go watch it.
You got to.
Oh man,
that is freaking hilarious.
And the crazy part of that, thinking about it, that was like the very first skit, episode 1. Like that skit is when he started to show off.
Really?
Right. Can you imagine
that was the first one?
Can you imagine going to the execs of Comedy Central and being like, guys, I got a skit show. Here's the first skit. What do you think?
It's about a black guy that's blind and racist.
Just laying the whole thing out.
Man,
and then at the end of it, he's going to leave his wife, but we're not going to tell you right now why.
Yeah, but we're not going to tell you why. You just got to watch it.
Lord,
like the episode of the Boondocks when they was making fun of the teacher who said that who called the kid the N word. So it was a teacher who got fired from the school he worked because the kids in the hallway was using the N word, and he called the little kid the N word, trying to fit in with the lingo they were using. The kid got offended when it reported him. He got fired, ended up getting interviewed. He was like, man, the kid said so much. I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was another word. So when he walked in, I was like, hey, hurry up and go ahead and sit down, my nigga. And he ended up getting fired. When they ended up doing the same thing on the Boondocks, making fun of it. He was like, man, they said the N word so much. I just think it was something else. Hey, nigga, can I get a pencil? Nigga, can I borrow some a piece of paper? Nigga, can I get a fry? I didn't think about him calling the kid the N word. Only thing I want to know is how's the nigga gonna borrow a fry?
Yeah.
Oh Lord have mercy,
bruh. Yeah, I miss comedy like that, man. Like, could you imagine Uncle Ruckus as a character getting away with everything?
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord. Think about him as a wrestler.
Oh.
Think about that as a wrestling gimmick. Oh.
Surprised nobody did it.
Right.
You have a black dude named Uncle Ruckus come out with a Republican hat on that says vote for Trump. And every time he gets on the mic, he starts his promos by saying, listen here, you boogie woogies.
Oh man. Well, look, in some circles that could work. I mean, we do have a black Undertaker.
Bro, he's cool.
Yes.
You mean the Soul Taker?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not his name according to Teddy Long, and Teddy Long loves saying his name.
No, I'm just saying that's how he's advertised on family friendly.
Right. But it works and it's over.
It works. What made him say, hey, I'm gonna be a black Undertaker.
Right.
I'm gonna call
the N-word taker.
Yeah, Roland, this is a legit gimmick.
Yeah. It's a black dude that does everything the Undertaker does. He's just black.
Well, it's like
he calls
great.
I mean, the N-taker.
Yeah, but with an A, no hard R.
Yeah. And now we got Blue Cane.
Of course.
And now we have Blue Cane.
Blue Cane. Oh my gosh.
I love the snow. Oh,
but I mean, even before you're talking about that, I just watched a clip the other day on Gold Dust.
Oh yeah, you talking about when he came out with the black face?
When he just first became Gold Dust, because being gay was so frowned upon.
No, not the same guy.
Hold on.
No, yeah, different Soul
Hold on.
Train.
He wasn't so Goldust wasn't gay. He was androgynous.
Yeah.
Androgynous. That's right. He said Vince McMahon refused to use the word, so he's androgynous the whole time. But yeah, like, did you watch the clip when he was doing that interview? Like the dude that really helped him grasp the character was at one point during the match he was like, put your ass on my dick. Like, that's literally what he told him in the match.
Hey, look. If you've been in the ring, with somebody, like, and you're doing a gimmick like that, and somebody says something like that, you just go with it. Like,
dude, that's funny as hell, dude. Like, I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Like in your head, you're like in front of 72,000 people. I don't know. Let's just do it and see if it works, and it did. You know what I'm saying?
Now he did have to tone it back for a little while until he went like ape shit bondage crazy.
Yep, he went crazy on there, and then he jump shipped to WCW, and then they tried to do like an Undertaker style. You know,
he did seven.
He did it once and cut their promo like, "Yeah, this is the stupidest shit I've ever done," and he was never seen again. And then went back to WWF.
Oh, and didn't WWF do that weird like green like ball gag gimmick with the nipple spikes?
Stuff I was talking about.
Oh yeah, God, that was.
That's when they had him with Luna.
Yeah. Luna was gone. And then they had him with Tourette's, and then he did blackface with an afro.
Hey, so the Tourette's stuff was gold to me when he was having the promos with Evolution.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, they were legitimately like busting character, dude. Like they were.
And the stuff with him and Booker T, bro. I don't know how they did not break while shooting it, because I would have died.
Yeah, that would have been very difficult to stay in character. Oh man. Yeah, there's some people. Well, it's the same thing. I love watching the clips. You know, talking about like people how they make others break. Two of the greatest at doing that, Santino Marella and R-Truth. I freaking love watching their promo stuff.
I 100%.
Whole spot with R-Truth making Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman crack was just the greatest thing ever.
When Truth came down in the Royal Rumble and put the ladder out from under the ring and climbed it.
I love that shit.
I strongly believe that R-Truth is a vampire, or he's some type of immortal.
He is. He is definitely immortal.
Have y'all guys seen his TikToks?
Yeah.
It's comedy gold, bro. Comedy gold.
I didn't follow that, man.
Oh, so one that's becoming my favorite is Zelina Vega. So she does like impersonations of like cartoon characters and stuff. But she does a voice where she's talking like a 6 or 7 year old kid, and she's prank calling other people on the roster and just saying the most random stuff to them.
Really?
Yeah, like it's one she prank called Dominic Mysterio. And Dominic is on there like, "Kid, put your mom on the phone." And she's like, "No, my mom doesn't want to talk right now, but I'm trying to order the food." And then Dominic's like, "Hold on, is your mom hot?" And she was like, "Mom, he wants me to take your temperature or something. He's asking if you're hot." Like, they were going back and forth for a good few minutes about that.
Oh, that's funny.
Lord.
And then Malachi Black's wife, man, makes me sad.
Right. Oh, well, guys, we have gone 2.5 hours on this one. And so I think this is a good time to wrap it up.
It's always a good time to wrap it up.
Shut up.
That's not nice.
You stuck.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
But anyway, Fred, give me some final thoughts.
It's been real, y'all. Don't go outside.
Okay. Robo, go ahead.
Yo, not all those who wander are lost.
Very good. Very good. Bruce.
This has been a night, y'all. Always.
Okay.
All righty. Final thoughts. As serious as I can say this. Hey. Smoke weed every day.
Oh, those of you that stuck with us all night, we do appreciate you on this Thanksgiving spectacular. We went a lot longer than normal, but hey, that's cool. We had fun. Hope you had fun. And y'all take it easy.